Alright, welcome back to AllForTaste. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Normally we'd have something food related, food slash beer slash whiskey, whatever related. Today we're going to be doing something different. This is the unboxing of my new quadcopter I just purchased. I just purchased a Syma X5C-1 and yeah, I did a lot of research trying to figure out the best one to get. I've never really flown any quadcopters, so I didn't want something very, very expensive to begin with. You know, I want something I can learn on. But I did want something with a camera. So, you know, I mean, I like to watch the videos of, you know, from the camera's view. Anyway, so I did a little bit of research, and, you know, there's two different versions of the X5C. There's the X5C, which is the original one, which very, very highly rated. Runs about 60 bucks or so, but now they have a updated version. This is the X5C-1, which, from what I understand, by the way, I did most of the unwrapping already. I just wanted to at least get to that point. From what I understand, has a updated firmware. Also the box is a little bit smaller. Matter of fact, this is not the box. The box I assume is inside of there, so let's get to it. But the actual box, nope, that is the box. It doesn't have anything written on it. Wow, the ones I've seen usually have pictures of the X5C and everything. Let's go ahead and open this before I go much further here. Let me see what's going on. Do I have anything to... There's nothing to cut. That's glued there, huh? Let's see what we got going on. That opens like that. That opens like that. Do we have any? All right, well. All right, well, anyway, let's go ahead and just cut it open. Screw it. I'm gonna try to be nice so I can, or nice and easy so I could use the box to put it back in, but I guess I'm not going to be able to. Anyway, so the X5C-1, from what I understand, like I said, different firmware, and also a little bit. Oh, by the way, I got my beer here because, you know, this is AllForTaste. Got to have some beer. This is the Prickly Pear by Shiner. Pretty good stuff. But anyway, the updated. Oh, like I said, a smaller box. So I guess it would help them in shipping, a little bit less expensive for shipping. Yeah, here's the X5C. I did order a couple extra things with it. I did get an extra motor. This is, I think, the B motor. There's two different motors on it. There's actually four motors, of course, but two different types. One is the B, where I think it's counterclockwise, you know, runs counterclockwise. I think probably these. And then the clockwise one, which is A, which are usually these, I guess, from what I understand. Let me adjust my camera here just a little bit. There we go. So anyway, so I got an extra extra motor. Got an extra battery. It's 3.5 volt. I think this is 650 milliamps. What does it actually say on it? Let's see if it says it on it. This says, yep, 650 milliamp, 3.7 volts. Okay, so there's that. And an extra charger. Here's one charger here. Oh, there's the, here's one charger here, and you can see another charger there. This ain't really packed real well, is it? Anyway, here's the extra charger right there. So I got one extra one. I guess this is the extra one because it has a sticker on it. Extra charger, and this, of course, is the one that comes with it. So anyway, so yeah, I got these extra for like $3, so I went ahead and got that. Here's the manual, of course, straight instruction manual. This did come from China, so I was worried that maybe it would be in Chinese, but nope. Looks like it's English to me. All right, there we go. Good. Also spare parts in case I need it. Got the part number for the spare parts. Cool, cool. All right, let's go get to the unboxing now. Of course, here we got the Syma quadcopter itself. Wow, a lot lighter than I assumed it was going to be. It is very light. I mean, there's nothing there. But looking at that copter, you got, of course, you got the four motors, four props there. On-off switch there, of course, and you got the different LEDs. Of course, the green is usually back, and the orange are usually forwards, as you can tell, because there's the camera. There's the front of the camera. You'd have the orange or red, so you knew which is the front, which is the back while you're flying it. Like I said, it does have an on-off switch and the camera, and in the back of the camera you do have a SD card. Let me see what I think 2 gig. I was hearing 2 gig, but no, it's actually a 4 gig micro SD card. So let's pop that back in there. There we go. Clicked it back in there. And if you look at this, like I said, you do got your 4 motors up in here, and there's the gears right there that turn the motor. So the motor's there, which looks like this, of course, like I said. So you got 4 of those, and you got your little gears, got your 4 props up on it, and let's see, this says the X5C. I hope this is the X5C-1. Now on the front of it, see, okay, starting to get a little, not sure, because it does say X5. I might have to check that out. Now I wondered, somebody let me know, the Syma X5C-1, does it say X5C-1 on it? Or, you know, how can I tell the difference just by looking at it? I will have to figure that out. Anyway, also comes with some prop guards, so you can put on the end of the, you know, around the props to protect them. You know, it goes right there to protect the props. I'm sure I will crash many times, so that'll maybe help protect them a little bit. Also, it does come with, it's supposed to be four extra props, because I'm sure I will break them. So there's the extra props. Yeah, we'll just put them off to the side here. Also, like I said before, it does come with a charger. It comes with a micro SD card to USB adapter. Boy, that's a cheap one there. Good thing I got, you know, I got plenty of them. I don't need it, but man, that's some cheap plastic there. But what do you expect from China, right? All right, and we got our transmitter right here. Here's a transmitter. Oh, and a screwdriver in case you need it. Oh, this must go there. Look at that. Yeah, there's the transmitter, your throttles and your up and down and all that. So I'm gonna have to figure out this stuff. I haven't, like I said, I haven't flown one yet, so we'll have to figure it out together. All right, let's open up this battery pack. Let's see how many batteries it takes. I'm assuming it probably takes either 4 or 6, probably 6 AA's, I would assume. I went and bought some, so we'll be able to put up right here's my pack right there. We'll be able to put them up in there. Now I've been looking at quadcopters for quite a long time, actually going between quadcopters and planes, not knowing exactly which one I want to try out first. But I'm really into, like, you know, making videos and doing videos and stuff, so I figured quadcopter would be a little bit easier to start off with anyway. All right, there's the screw for the back of the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 of them bad boys. Let's go ahead and pop those in there while I'm here. We're just going to pop these in here. We're not going to do any flying today, maybe just to make sure it does turn, because I would hate for it not to. But it's kind of bothering me that it's X5C and it doesn't say X5C-1 on it, because I purchased the X5C-1. The differences, like I said, firmware and, well, of course, box. Who cares about the box? But firmware, which, from what I understand, makes it a little bit faster and a little bit more stable. I was watching a video from a YouTube guy named, well, his YouTube channel is Quadcopter 101. Been watching him quite a bit lately, and he does a video where he makes a little, you know, a little track or whatever. He puts some little pylons up and he flies. He flies an X5C. Okay, he took an X5C and took off the camera with the battery, you know, cover right there. Took that off. Okay, you can just unplug it right there. Took that off to make it a little bit lighter. Of course, took off the prop guards, that kind of thing. Flew around this track that he made. Went for 80 seconds. Okay, so it took him 80 seconds to run, I think, 5 laps around this little track he made. Then he did the exact same thing with the X5C-1, except he did leave the camera on it. I'm not sure about the prop guards, but the cameras, he left the camera on it. Did the same track, and it took him 66 seconds, so quite a bit of speed difference, and he said it was a lot more stable. So yeah. All right, on button, boom, does come on, and let's see down there. Yep, does show the battery level. Is that battery level for this or the plane? I assume. Well, let's just see what's up with the plane, shall we? Let's go ahead, let's figure this out. We turn this on first. Now I'm going to read instructions, and I don't want to do too much here, but let's go ahead and pop this on. Anything at all? Nope. Okay, so alright, do we have any lights or anything? Nothing at all. I think did I just bind it to it? It should be down and up, I believe. I thought it was, let's see, thought it was down and up. Oh well, like I said, I'll figure it out. Alright, so after a little bit of researching here, I did notice that, here, let's open this, make sure it's off. It is off. The battery is not actually plugged up. I don't know if you can see that there, but here's the battery plug right here. Pull it out of there. Here's the battery. Is this the 3.7 This is only a, oh, so it comes with a 500 milliamp, but I purchased a 650. So anyway, so you want to slide it, this little connector right here. Here's the battery connector, and if you look right, I don't know if you can see that real well. Right there, there's a little slot right there. That is the battery connector on the quadcopter, and it wasn't plugged in. The battery was in, but this wasn't actually plugged in. So I went ahead and plugged it in. Let's go ahead and do that here. Plug it in, push it in the hole. Kind of flimsy, so you want to make sure there we go. Well, let's do this. Let's do it this way. I'm sorry, I did it the wrong way. You want to make sure you slide the battery in first. Right? Go ahead and slide the battery in first. Then you go ahead and slide that in the hole. Like I said, I don't know if you can see that, but there you go. Pop it in there, and then close the battery cover till it clicks. There you go. Then flip the on-off switch to on, and there you go. Now you do see the lights flashing. Hopefully you see that. See, the lights are flashing. Let's go ahead and put that. I guess it doesn't matter which direction. There we go. Right there. Now you want to go ahead and turn the transmitter on. There you go. Get a little bleep there. Now, from what I understand, you go. Whew. There you go. So now you know it works, right? Didn't mean to fly with it. This is really breezy today, so I'm not really going to fly it. But yep, we know it works now. So there you go. That's the Syma X5C. Hopefully the X5C-1. We're gonna see about that. But yep, there you go. Look at that. Flies nice, don't it? Whew. All right. All right, a quick update on this. Yes, I did do some research and found out that the X5C, not the X5C-1, the X5C does not have, see here where it says X5C and the 2.4 gigahertz symbol here, it does not have that on that. The X5C-1 does. So that I could tell is the updated version. Also on the transmitter, on the X5C-1, X5C-1, you right here on this, you go down. Let's see, here we go. Down to do video and up to do picture. So and this one, it did work. That's what I did to do that. So I know this is the X5C-1. I believe the X5C uses this, I believe. Maybe hold it. Anyway, so yes, definitely it is the X5C-1. So they didn't screw me at all. They gave me the one I wanted, and yeah. So I'll put some information down at the bottom where I got it from and how much and all that. And if you want it, go ahead and buy it, take some video, and let me know how you like it. All right. Anyway, and there you go. Cheers.